24/7 TV.
Engine 82, Rescue 61 OBS, 6801 Hollywood Boulevard.
Multiple people have been hurt and possibly struck by gunfire at Peck Park in San Pedro, officials said. The possible shooting occurred just before 4 p.m. at the park, which is located at 560 in Western Ave. In San Pedro, when at least 4 people were reported injured, the Los Angeles Fire Department said in an alert. The wounds are possibly related to gunfire heard at or near a car show at Peck Park. The circumstances, total number of patients, and precise nature of their injuries has yet to be confirmed. The LAFD added. Officer Cervantes of the Los Angeles Police Department confirmed that there was a shooting, adding that there were 3 or 4 victims in unknown condition, and the situation is still unfolding. Fly to War shows an LAPD helicopter circling the scene.
Roger, Preston route with your engine 37. That's so far from engine 6. Can you create an incident for a still alarm OD at Fire Station 6 and attach the engine and the rescue? Roger that. Which one you the assessment, Roger?
George 64, I've got another 2 victims over by the pool. George 64 with 1, and we're just going to need some more officers to push their way down to the pool for a couple of victim rescues. But I need as many cops that you can send me. Just have them all put me down to the pool. Because all the investigators are on.
Hi, George 64 has traditional victims by the pool, requesting officers to respond also to the pool.
Airship 84 airship, I'm right under you. I have a white Buick from the victim's side. Female, conscious and breathing, shot in the leg multiple times.
I got you, sir. I got the white Buick. We do have RA standing by. I have 2 units that are making their way to you right now. Do you need to extract her out of there? We can't get the RA here with all these vehicles. You guys might have to hear. That's midway on the east parking lot to continue down to this 1 victim.
We have multiple victims. DL 30, you need multiple RAs. 503, you need more RAs down that way.
Roger, sir, we have 3 standing by right now.
5 out of 11, hold here. And we're going to have to physically lift these victims to the front. There's no way the RA is going to have to get up there. We're facilitating that right now, alright?
I copy you, sir. You got about 4 or 5 coppers running your way right now. If you guys can figure out a way to lift them out.
Hey, Bird, you got any more units here?
Hey, unit just rolling up. I want you to stop at that RA and get a board. We're bringing the victims up to the ambulance in the east parking lot. So if anyone else is coming, you have to come down here and push for in the car. Here's money for a phone call. Take all victims all the way to the east parking lot. Cover units, Allen shooting 1085, go to road 3, 1085, go to road 3, no down in the PR yard. Copy at 925-8385, radio.
All right, folks, I'll let you guys know what's going on up here. For just a short update, we have a shooting here, multiple victims, and multiple suspects were involved. Oh, looks like they have a victim right there.
out here after he treated anyone that were walking up. W110, we need additional officers responding.
We have another victim coming up right there. Don't report none of this over here. Hold on now. Don't report none. Okay. Just go on that way. Wherever you
I'm just not with the officer. Yeah, I'm just with the officer, man. So, okay, all right.
Report that shit somewhere over here.
To go down roads, the victim down in the yard is a possible suspect. He is a male from one of blue shirted jeans was armed with a gun. He's like the last in the yard. And then just heading through.
All right, folks, this is agreed. We are at Park Western, but there's been a report of shots fired. We have multiple victims and also multiple suspects. There was a report of four victims down. Looks like we saw 3 victims down. And on the video, once it's over, you can rewind it. And also the suspects, it looks like they might have just gotten away in different directions. This is the grid we're live. What I see is what you see, and what you see is what I see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish up my feed here because it's getting kind of dangerous. People looking at me, and yeah, it's it's understandable. I'm out here where I shouldn't be, to be honest with you. But I wasn't stopping my weight here, so yeah, just a little privacy for this victims here. So this is the reason why the helicopters flying overhead. They are looking for suspects. They are not letting any vehicles leave the park as it is right now. They do have multiple victims. There's the report of 4 victims here in the park, and also several suspects. The suspects were wearing body armor, bulletproof vests. See, now that they're calling the entire park a crime scene. Looks like there might be another victim behind that tree right there.
Hey, officers, what's the SD by the rings that are treating victims? Is there anybody that can go assist the officers in the parking lot? Can you guys provide more protection for them? Bring them down there. They won't be able to carry this guy out. Yeah, we have one. We have 2 units here at attention. Alright, bring them down by the pole. Provide them force protection and let them assist this guy down here.
So it looks like the entire park is going to be a crime scene. LAPD have called Port Police for assistance on some of these areas. Looks like they're closing the entire park down. They're not going to be letting any vehicles leave.
We got the far south end of the parking lot out of the baseball field clear of victims.
Oh, it looks like they have another victim down here. Buenas tardes, señoras, señores. Estamos aquí en el Parque de la Western, donde los oficiales del Departamento de Policía de Los Ángeles, aquí la División Harbor de San Pedro, están respondiendo a una llamada de balazos que hubo aquí, múltiples, donde hay 4 víctimas. Dicen que el número de víctimas son 4 y los sospechosos son 3 que traían chalecos antibalas. Dispararon, hay comunicaciones entre la policía que dicen que era un rifle y una pistola. Las personas que dispararon supuestamente aquí en el Parque de la Western en la ciudad de San Pedro. Yeah, this was a car show. Looks like they might have another victim over here.
Hey, James, whoa, charge you up? Yeah, go ahead, big bird. Hey, would you guys come back? And we're gonna have to do a hard lockdown with his body. So, everything up front, we need tape, everything. And if we gotta start detaining people, we'll do that, yeah. We need a hard lockdown right here. So, bring the tape. When you come with the line. Oh, yeah. Hard lockdown. W110, W110, come in. Go. Willing into commander. Oh, here's an LB5 L30. Roger, L30. Okay, go ahead. L30. L45. Green and Tito movement, citizens out.
You can walk outside so RA can get in, but don't let them leave. You're planning to the help call. Move all citizens off to the side so the RA can enter. Do not leave.
SRPD officers looking for victims.
Hey man, we're here at the pool. Can you direct us in a better location? We're unable to locate anybody.
Alright, so they're on the east side of the pool. There's if you go to the front of the pool, it's on the front east side.
Right. 5035. Here's the command. 5030. We got a call back for LASO and also get a declare citywide tackler. To my location in front of Peck Park, Asia.
3110, stand by. CP is on western, south and westward, on the west side.
PD officers out here looking for another victim.
There's probably going to be a service line. Roger, I have the whole team with me. Roger.
Hey, you know the western and suburban heads up. You have a gold lowrider with the black rag top coming out of the park. You drove through the park to get out.
Hey, Bert, we are in a route with MD. 1 minute out.
Yeah, copy that. Incident commander, come on.
ATL 20 up code 6, just south of the park. I need a unit to respond code 3 to detain this guy in this lowrider. I need a bomb.
ATL 20 is requesting you to respond code 3 to the park to detain a suspect in a lowrider Impala.
It looks like they are taking someone into custody somewhere on Summerland in the park surroundings. We have medics coming up right over there.
I've got multiple units for SWAT. Where do you lead them? Crash the Central. We have a plan
This is a big area here. This is a big park. I don't know how they're gonna. Okay, so this is the time where we're about to be told to get out of here. So as soon as an officer or anybody tells us to get out of here, we're gonna get out of here. The entire park is a crime scene. It sounds like on the radio that they arrested somebody. They do have SWAT outside of the perimeter waiting somewhere in front of the park. So it looks like officers are gonna seal this parking lot right here. Yeah, here we go. It looks like they're going to block the entire area here, the entire parking lot area. Let me just give you guys an update of what's going on here. We are at Peck Park here in the city of San Pedro on Western, where LAPD officers responded to a call of a shots fired, where there was a report of multiple suspects with bulletproof vests, one armed with a handgun, another one with a rifle. They fire shots, and it looks like we have at least 4 people down. Right now they're about to seal the parking lot area of Peck Park. This is the further the eastern side of the park. Yeah, I think you could go around. Huh? Say what? No, I'm just local news here. You go this way. You could go outside the yellow tape and go around. Yeah.
We're going to push them out of the drive and the parking lot and into the actual park area unless you got a good location that makes more sense. Starbound 11 to 5030. 5030. Hey, Sarge, bring that shooting that you have down there. Have me come all the way down.
This is Peck Park on Western. Right by Summerland and Western.
Over to the park area and keep them there so that we can go ahead and F5. That's the biggest place in the park area so that we can go ahead and F5. We're taking all officers southeast of where the baseball diamond, and we're going to start blocking towards from that location upwards towards the park. I need as many officers as we can down by the baseball diamond and just blocking towards.
Here's a Monday response to the park area. You're talking about over by the playground and stuff like that. That park area goes, as you know, into the gully and out. So if you wanted to get paid so you can FI, you can do it at the tennis courts or that parking lot just there west of the tennis courts. Might be a better way to get them all in one spot.
Okay, if you got the eyes of go ahead and advise before I call me. We're going to stage them all so we can do that F5.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be blocking the entire park. Looks like not even us are going to be able to get out.
Set up containment with approximately 10 officers on Western, which we Crestwood to Skip Park. We're going to take all the folks that are in that area, we're going to put them in the southeast corner of Crestwood underneath that shrink that you can see from my location right here. And I need an additional 5 officers at that staging location to help contain those folks.
Yeah, they're going to contain everybody. The entire park, it's a crime scene.
To place them in containment, you're in the tree, an additional 5 at the CP.
Kilo 20, I need 10 officers. Once we have the other situation code 4 that can respond to the staging area, where we have all these with/suspects detained southeast corner of Crestwood and Western for the incident matter.
That's where the fatal victim is at, right there.
Kilo 20 is requesting 10 officers to the southeast corner of Crestwood and Western.
So it's like
Yeah, it just came out on Citizen right now. 4 people shot at Peck Park. Also, we need to let you know that there's multiple suspects. There's a report of multiple suspects, and they were wearing bulletproof vests. There's a report of a firearm, a handgun, and a rifle. That's why the park, the entire park is a crime scene, because we did have victims in vehicles that were trying to leave, and also victims in different areas of the park that were picked up and aided by officers. Some victims we did see on the video. If you're able to rewind later, some victims were physically carried out of vehicles by officers. So yeah, this is a hectic situation here at Peck Park in the city of San Pedro. 4 people shot. And multiple suspects.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's the parking lot right there, the eastern part of the parking of the park. It's the parking lot right next to the center. This is the baseball field. Apparently there was a car show going on out here, and shots rang out. 4 victims, several suspects wearing bulletproof vests. We do have officers. See, there's officers still with stretchers walking around looking for victims, because there might be more than 4. We did see 1, 2, 3. We did see 3 victims on our camera here, and we're looking for another one, but there is a report of 4 on communications. They need 20 officers, they said.
It's pretty emotional. Just for me and my woman.
Okay, all right.
At least give it that man.
No, yeah, no problem. Let me just get out of here. I'll just be out of here. I respect that, brother. We do that here all the time. Just remember the name.
I see it all the time.
Yeah, just remember. Yeah. No, but I'm saying we kill it all the time. You know, if you just come over and tell me, other people just, hey. But it's all good, brother.
I was talking to my brother.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, no problem, man. Let me just be out of here. All right, folks, this is the grid. You know how we do it here on the grid, man. Once you said it's pretty emotional, and we do take that. It is emotional. So what we're going to do is we're going to move out of this spot and probably see if we can make it out of here. There is... But we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of the spot. It is, according to them, it is emotional, and it's somewhat emotional. So we're gonna move. They're gonna start pushing people this way. All right, folks, sorry about that. We lost signal there for a minute. LAPD officers are still looking for victims here around the area. We're out of that spot where we were. That's LAPD. Yeah. Yeah. There's, I'm not trying to get shots. Oh, no, you won't. All right. All right, folks, this is agreed. Again, we are at Peck Park where LAPD officers are responding to a call of multiple shots, multiple victims, and multiple suspects at Park Western here in the city of San Pedro. Sorry about that, folks. We seem to lost the signal here. All right, so that's officers telling us to get out of here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna keep the camera on to see what you guys can see on my way out.
We don't have the resources for supervision. We're gonna be detaining the entire group as best we can. 5W1, as soon as we can get that blocking force, move everybody over there and join that group. They go ahead and start doing some kind of loose monitoring of FI system. But for now, we need additional 8 officers to respond so we can do that pushing force from the gymnasium. 5W110. Be advised, Platoon B should be at scene already at the CP, and Platoon C of Metro should be arriving shortly. They have 8 officers and 1 supervisor. Platoon B has 14 officers and 1 supervisor. Correction of Platoon C, 2 supervisors and 8 officers. Roger that. We're speeding, we're waiting to get off the theater so we can do a good force to that. Roger. Aside from the platoon, as for resources, do you need additional resources outside the Metro units? I don't need any units on the incident. We can try to FI people, but the biggest concern is now to clear people out. Try to FI as many as you can. If it's too many, then just clear people out.
Roger, you guys are going to need to make sure that you have a blocking course on the north side of Western at Crestwood to make sure they don't go north into the CP.
Platoon units are monitoring the frequency. And do you need additional resources aside from platoon advice?
Roger, 10 additional units, please.
1820 here. 1820. I've got 20 and 1 on Metro team. They're asking whether or not all of the victims have been extracted and the entire area of the crime scene where the victims were down, if those areas are clear.
5W110, we're going to have to clear the park once we're able to go ahead and block everybody west of our location. As soon as everybody in the parking lot is moved over there, we're going to have to research the park all over again and see if there are any additional victims. But we need additional resources at this time.
5L10, it looks like I have a squad available and the CP. Just tell me where you need them. Airship, you should be able to see them. They're just marching southbound on Western from the CP. Hey, CP, this is Metro. You're going to have 2 teams that are going to be clearing the park and the buildings. Airship. 2 teams of 5 so far. You still have C2 responding. Roger that.
Okay, I copy you, sir. For the Metro units that are just responding on foot right now southbound on Western, I'm going to have you go to the far east side of the park and assist the officers in clearing that side. But I sent you to the gymnasium, the west side of that gymnasium. You got to help tweak that out, and then you can assist with clearing the rest of the parking lot. Commander do I have at the command post, so where's it located?
Yeah, it looks like they have all victims out. All victims have been removed from the scene.
Yeah, here, 5W110.
Now it's just going to be about checking all these vehicles that are here inside the park.
So that's where we need the 8 units to go ahead and sweep that area and push it towards Western.
Yeah, they're going to be pushing people from where we were at the eastern parking lot of the park. They're going to be pushing them this way, out of the park towards Western.
Inside the park. One in first parking lot. We're going to need to stand by so they need additional platoon. One of those squads over to other. Go pushing, we can keep pushing.
Roger, hold on pushing for right now. We don't have them all set for containment on the west side. Still trying to get some more assets here.
one other thing we have to consider is once we sweep them, we need officers at key locations to monitor those locations in case they decide to come back in.
Yes, sir, I copy. We can leave them with the sweeping teams. And Metro Platoon, I had you. You need to keep going all the way to the far east side of the park. You're going to move to the left.
There's a crash vehicle right there.
Parking lot to the left, see that rounded building is the gymnasium. I need you on the west side of that to the north.
Kilo or Pablo 10. But if you need additional resources outside of what you have now.
There's a call at 29627 Northwestern Avenue for a found gun possibly related. It's been 2672. Gun. It's a black handgun. Fully related to the shooting.
Repeat that address, please.
29627 Southwestern Avenue. It's incident 2672.
All right, folks, so we were already inside. You guys got to see inside. I'm going to kill this feed. That way, some of you guys that didn't see what happened at the beginning, you were able to see it. So let me just get out of this park out here. Once I get out of the park, we're going to kill our feed so you guys can rewind it and see how hectic it was right at the beginning.
Verify you have code 4 on rescue ambulance. Verify you no longer need additional resources for FD. If FD needs additional, then they'll request. Negative, sir, for any additional victims you have. Verify you have code 4. Commander 506, this is Commander. At this time, yes, we have no additional victims that were arrested. We will find FD if we don't need any additional victims.
I appreciate it. My pleasure. Yes, sir. Oh, can I be out of here? This is really out of here. Okay.
I'm gonna have you over here.
No problem. No problem.
We also have additional units, additional officers.
No problem. No problem.
Were you here when it happened?
No, I got here after.
Okay. Okay.
Way after. About 10 minutes after. No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem. Oh, no, I'm going to be out of here. I'm done. I'm done. Thank you. All right, folks, so we are done here. There is a report of 6. We did see, we heard 4 victims at the beginning of the live feed here. But there is a report of 6. That's someone giving me a signal of 6 here on a message. But I'm not sure about 6. I know definitely there's a report of 4 victims. Definitely we have 4 victims. I know that for a fact. But 6, I'm not sure. So this is what we do, as soon as LAPD officers tell us to move out of the way, we move out of the way. there's no reason for us to be combative or to force our way into being where we can't be. We could be right here where we're at. It's cool, and if they tell us to move from here, we'll move from here. No big deal. As a matter of fact, we're about to kill our feet here, so you guys can rewind and see see the video from the beginning. Because right now, as it is, you can't rewind it. So let me just go around this park here so we can kill our feet, get in our car and get out of here. We have sheriff department backing up.
15 officers on the far east side of the park, right western.
All right, folks, let me just recap for you what's going on here at Peck Park in the city of San Pedro. We have LAPD officers responding to a call of shots fired at the eastern parking lot of Peck Park, Park Western, Peck Park out here on Western, between Summerland and Crestwood. Apparently, the shooting began near the baseball field in the back of the park, on the eastern part of the park, where at least 4 people were shot, and also at least 3 suspects. These 3 suspects wearing a bulletproof vest, reported wearing bulletproof vest. Witnesses saw a handgun and a rifle. Again, there's a report of 4 shot. I've been getting messages that FDs and PD been saying that 6. I haven't been paying attention to the radio, but I know that they have the entire park declared a crime scene, and the entire park is going to be investigated. Everybody in the park is going to be in the park until they let out one by one all vehicles and all people inside the park. So what we know is at least 4 victims here shot at Peck Park. See, they have the entire park sealed off. Also, in your comments, we hear 7 fatal. I'm not sure right now. I am not sure how many people are hurt, how many are fatal, how many are just shot, or how they're doing. Right now, for sure, I know that there's 4 victims. Any more than that, I don't know. There was a report of 3 suspects, and I know that on PD communications, it was reported that they were wearing bulletproof vests, and 1 handgun and 1 rifle. So they have the entire park sealed off right now. The entire park is considered a crime scene, and they have PD officers all around the park. A whole bunch of vehicles in the parking lot also are going to be staying in there for to further notice due to they had a car show going on back here. That's what was going on. So they're going to be here for a while. And let me just say to you guys, we were able to go inside the park, and I'm trying to listen to the radio here. So we were able to go inside the park. Once I cut the video here and reposted in about 2 or 3 minutes after I finished this live feed, you'll be able to rewind and to see what it looked like inside. Very hectic. So this is the grid. We're live. What I see is what you see, and what you see is what I see. We are going to be out here. I'm gonna let you see what the scene looks like for the next 3 to 4 minutes, and then we're going to say goodbye, and then we'll be catching you on the next one. I'm going to see if I could see my normally the people I talk to are inside the scene. I wasn't able to get any info on how many victims.
Nobody else has come to get them, to advise them, and they have done a preliminary sweep of the entire park. So right now they're going to try and push everybody out and just verify if that's the case. But as of right now, negative. We do not have any more.
It looks like they don't have any more victims. So we don't know the number of victims right now. All right, it looks like they're going to sweep the park.
We have our left flank secured. Now we just need our right flank secured, so we need additional sources for that area.
This is Western right here. They have the entire area sealed off.
Just north of the baseball field, we saw some movement there.
Yeah, take a look.
Keep an eye out for an 8-year-old man, black turquoise shirt, black shorts, with a short shaved haircut. First name, Egypt. We're with him there now. He's missing.
Let me see if we can leave that here for a minute. All right, we just cleared it. It looks like they have 5 to 6 victims. That's official. I just spoke to someone here, and they do have 5 to 6 victims here at Peck Park on Western. So I'm glad you stuck around, and I'm also glad we stuck around. See, I'm glad that in all this hecticness out here, an officer is able to give us a number. You know, we ask And if they're able to give us an answer, we appreciate it. And if they can, we also appreciate it. It's kind of crazy what's going on right here at Peck Park in the city of San Pedro. At least 5 or 6 victims, gunshot wounds, several suspects. All right, the streets that are closed here, we are at Crestwood and Western, and over on that further end they have Summerland and Western closed off, and over there is Park Western Drive and Western. Everything is closed right now, and the interior, the inside part of the park is more sealed off. They have several barriers of yellow tape. Some consider more serious than others. Some areas have cars in the parking lot that are sealed off, and other areas have people inside the park that are somewhat detained in that area, contained in that area until they are investigated, I guess. So this is on the eastern side of the park here at Peck Park, Western and Crestwood, Western and Summerland. And I do believe they have all these other streets around the park over on the south side of the park also sealed off to make sure no suspects or none of these assailants were able to make it through the trees or through the pathways that go into the streets all around the park. So this is the grid. We're live. What I see is what you see, and what you see is what I see right now. We're gonna walk around the park, along the park here, and we're gonna head down to our vehicle and call it a day. So you guys could rewind and check out this video from the beginning. This is the grid. We're live. What I see is what you see, and what you see is what I see. Let me just break it down for my folks in Spanish. Una rapidita, señores, señoras, estamos aquí en el parque de la Western, perdón, en el parque que está en la Western y la Crestwood, que se llama Peck Park, donde los oficiales respondieron a una llamada de un tiroteo que ocurrió en la sección este del parque, donde los oficiales encontraron, hasta ahorita sabemos el número de víctimas está entre 5 y 6. Eso me acaba de decir una sargento aquí de la policía de Los Ángeles, que son entre 5 y 6 las víctimas aquí en el parque. Y escuchamos en comunicaciones que tenía la policía de que eran 3 personas sospechosas las que cometieron este tiroteo, que traían chalecos antibalas, y uno de ellos traía un rifle y uno de ellos una pistola. No sabemos qué traía el otro. Esto es de acuerdo a testigos que hablaron con la policía, que hicieron la llamada y reportaron el incidente. El parque, todo el parque es considerado una escena de crimen y está sellado por los oficiales. Como puede ver, hay oficiales allá, desde la Summerland y la Western hasta la calle Park Western y Western, donde está sellado completamente el tráfico. Y también hay carros que están adentro, porque parece que había un car show adentro de lowriders que estaban haciendo unos jóvenes allá adentro. Entonces todos esos carros y todas las personas que están ahí adentro están completamente detenidos ahí adentro, porque van a chequear a todas las personas que están adentro y a todos los vehículos de uno por uno. Es una tarea difícil, pero parece que eso es lo que van a hacer los oficiales. Al mismo tiempo también andan buscando víctimas alrededor del parque y también a los sospechosos. Es difícil, el helicóptero anda sobrevolando aquí el área. Sí, tenemos el número que es entre 5 o 6. Cuando nosotros llegamos Teníamos información de que solo eran 4, pero parece que sí son 5 o 6. Aquí tenemos a todos los departamentos de bomberos de aquí de la ciudad de San Pedro, la 36, la 48, la 112, todos están aquí y para buscar más víctimas. Parece que todavía siguen buscando, aunque el helicóptero dijo que ya eran todas las víctimas las que fueron encontradas. Parece que son entre 5 y 6 víctimas. Eso fue lo que nos dijeron los oficiales aquí. Y eso es lo que sabemos. All right, folks, this is the grid. Again, 5 to 6 victims of gunshot wounds here at Peck Park. Located on Crestwood and Western, right here in the city of San Pedro. At least we heard at the beginning of the incident that there was 3 suspects wearing bulletproof vests. One armed with a rifle, another one armed with a handgun. Later we heard that they somewhere amongst where we were, we heard communications that they did arrest somebody. I'm not sure about that yet. I haven't been able to confirm that. But yeah, LAPD is still looking for victims, suspects, and this is going to be all for us. This is the grid. We're live. What I see is what you see. What you see is what I see. I'm going to finish our feed right now, just so you can rewind the video and see what it looked like, and check out what it looked like when we went inside. All right, folks. This is the grid. We're live. What I see is what you see, and what you see is what I see. We'll catch you on the next one.
Yes, sir, I copy. I got you there.
This is Western right here. That's Park Western. This is Crestwood and Western. And